I'm Robin from AppleIPhoneApps.com, and I'm standing here with CEO and co-founder Ken Case, and we're here to talk about OmniGroup. Now, if you've had a Mac, you know OmniGroup. They're very popular, and we're actually going to talk about one of their applications for the iPhone, OmniFocus. Now, can you tell us a little bit about OmniFocus and how it stands out from some competitors like Don't Forget the Milk and Things, for example?
Sure. Well, OmniFocus is our to-do list manager, and one of the things that we do that's a little bit different from some of the others is that we do location-based to-do lists. So for each task that you have, you can assign to it a context, which is where you might want to get something done. And the context can have a Google business search or a specific location associated with it. And when you're out and about and trying to think, oh, what do I need to get done, you can press what are the nearest tasks that I can do, and it will show you a list of the nearby context and the tasks that you said you wanted to do there. So for example, if I'm out, I can see, oh, here are the things I need to do at the hardware store, and here are the things that I need to do at the grocery store.
Now, you guys have a lot of other popular software for the computer. Would you ever think of porting some of that, like Omni Outliner, to the iPhone as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've had a lot of requests, in fact, for Omni Outliner, and we've had some requests for OmniPlan and OmniGraph as well. Some of the stuff that we have to think about, of course, when bringing an application to the phone is what pieces of it make sense on a small device. Omni Outliner is a fairly complicated application. There are multiple columns and graphics and attachments and things like that, and a lot of that might not make as much sense if you were trying to do it on the phone. So what are the essential elements that need to come over? And especially if you're going to call it Outliner, presumably you want it to sync with the desktop. And how would you want that syncing to work? And what's the right way to kind of think about that? So we're trying to answer some of those questions and figure out how it should work before we commit to what we're going to bring over.
Now, OmniFocus has always been at $19.99. You guys have not budged from that price at all. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And would you ever think of lowering the price, or why has it remained at that?
Well, sales have been strong all along, so that's part of the reason we haven't changed the price. We picked that price after looking at the other platforms, looking at the Palm, looking at BlackBerry, and looking at how similar products were priced in those markets. And what we found is that the similar products on those platforms cost usually around $50 to $70. And so, when we were picking the price point, nobody knew what anybody else was charging on the App Store. And so we're like, well, 50 to 70 seems a little bit high for what we would like to, we would like to see a broader audience be able to get at it. And so we decided 20 was a good price where you got a lot of value for your $20, and we felt that was good. And so, of course, when other apps came out, we saw what they were priced at, but we've always felt that that it was doing well. And over the opening weekend, we sold thousands of copies. And so we it's been a good price point, and we've just stuck to it.
Thank you so much. Once again, this is co-founder of OmniGroup, Ken Case.